Welcome to part 2 of my review of the GAOMON S830 art tablet. If you haven't watched the first part of this video, a link to that video will be found in the cards and in the description of this video. My goal in this video is to compare the tablet I graciously received in the mail from GAOMON to the tablet I've been using since 2020 for digital art and animation, my Wacom Intuos CTL4100 tablet. To do so, I decided to make a Speedpaint using both tablets. I did the sketch and the line art of this drawing with my trusty Wacom Intuos, then did the coloring and shading with the new GAOMON S830. The tablets look pretty similar on the surface. Both are sold on Amazon and realistically are in a similar price range. They both come up as some of the first results you get when searching for drawing tablet on Amazon. The link to the GAOMON tablet is in the description of both review videos. Both are black USB connected tablets that don't need to be charged. They look pretty similar and are both compact, and both have 4 programmable hotkeys and 2 hotkeys on their pens. Some notable differences, at least on the surface, no pun intended, between the two tablets are: the GAOMON S830 is only $40, while the Wacom Intuos CTL4100 is $70. The GAOMON S830 is the more affordable option for sure, with around the same quality in terms of the product. The GAOMON and Wacom tablets have around the same size workspace, but the GAOMON tablet itself is larger than the Wacom tablet both in surface area and in the size of its pen. This, to me, is an advantage. The Wacom tablet came with 2 years of Clip Studio Paint Pro for free, which is a definite advantage over the GAOMON tablet. I began using CSP because of my first Wacom tablet and haven't ceased using the program since. It also comes with 90-day trials of Corel Painter Essentials 8 and Corel Aftershock Pro 3. I haven't used either of those programs, so I know nothing about them. Sorry about that. The GAOMON tablet comes with cases and baggies for all its components, while the Wacom tablet unfortunately does not. And the GAOMON is compatible with Android devices right off the jump. The Wacom Intuos will need some sort of converter that doesn't come with the tablet. I'd recommend the GAOMON to anyone who draws on their phone or tablet and is looking for an affordable upgrade to their art materials. And now, to get into some of the nitty-gritty details I found upon using both tablets. The quality of the pressure sensitivity between the two tablets felt pretty much the same to me, but I'm apparently not the greatest judge, because the GAOMON S830 has double the pressure sensitivity. The GAOMON S830 boasts 8,192 levels of pressure sensitivity, while the Wacom Intuos only has 4,096. The GAOMON's workspace can also be rotated, and I don't just mean literally turning the tablet upside down and trying to work like that. No, I mean that you can position the tablet by its side or upside down and get your computer to register it as if it's right side up. I don't personally turn my paper that drastically, but if you do, this is a perk. I usually skew my paper slightly diagonally, and I think I just keep my tablet straight and flat while drawing. The size of the GAOMON was something to get used to, but overall, I liked it a lot. I especially like the larger size of the pen. I have small, pudgy hands, but thick fingers. The pen just fits more comfortably in my hand, and I always had the problem with the Wacom's pen of having to position it, so I didn't hit the 2 little buttons on the pen. I didn't have this problem at all with the GAOMON. In terms of the tablet itself, though, it's pretty ergonomic for how large it is. The GAOMON tablet is connected to the computer from the center of the top of the tablet, while the Wacom is connected from its upper left edge. This meant that while moving from place to place, as my university forced me to, its cord repeatedly got dinged, kinked, and bent. So now there is some exposed wire, and the outer casing of that wire is torn. I've had to get a replacement tablet just for the cord because knockoff cords don't work well at all. Luckily, I had a warranty. But the GAOMON is just more practical with where it places its cord as opposed to a corner, which can be cut off. Another potential perk about the GAOMON is that its surface feels a bit more like paper, but I actually don't know if I like this or not. I think this is just an issue of what I'm used to, so most artists would like this about the GAOMON. And lastly, one kind of funny thing that happened is that one tablet always rejected the other on my computer. You can have both tablet drivers installed, but the last tablet I used tended to dominate the other to where I even had to uninstall and reinstall the other tablet's driver, making this video slightly harder to make. It's funny because I just picture the tablet drivers fighting to the death within my computer for my use or something. My findings overall in terms of comparing the two tablets are: the GAOMON S830 is more affordable at $40 and great for phone and tablet artists since it's immediately compatible with Android products, whereas you'd need a converter for the Wacom Intuos CTL4100. The Wacom Intuos is more expensive, but comes with 3 programs for one still affordable price of $70, and right now it's on sale on Amazon for even cheaper. The GAOMON S830 is larger, has higher quality pressure sensitivity, and feels more like paper. It comes down to personal preference and judgment whether you like these qualities or not, but I'd say most people would like this. The Wacom Intuos is smaller, so it's more compact, but doesn't come with any carrying cases for its components, and has a cord positioned right on the upper left corner, which can get a cut off. Having had to move multiple times, I can say that the GAOMON's design is much better if you're moving from place to place. And finally, I like both tablets, and I'm really thankful to now have plenty of spare materials for if one tablet, cord, or pen breaks. A special thanks to GAOMON for having me review their tablet, and again, check the description for the links to their products if you're interested. Thank you all for watching. I know these aren't my usual style of video at all, but I will come back and post animations whenever I can. I do have plans with this channel. School, moving, internship work, and other life stuff has just made me a super busy person. Thank you for bearing with me though, and see you in the next one. I hope you enjoy the rest of the Speedpaint.